Call me a stupid idiot, but I really enjoyed this pay-per-view. Sorry for my sleepy face. I didn't had a lot of sleep. You know how pay-per-view works in my country. 3 a.m. ends in 6 a.m. I slept for, I don't know, 4 hours or something like that. So I just woke up, thought I need to do a fucking video, a review of WWE Battleground 2016. So other than those mid-card title matches, this pay-per-view was pretty good. Even the pre-show Breezango vs the Usos was pretty amazing. Like as a pre-show it was great and the right team won, which was Breezango. Then we opened the pay-per-view with a great debut of someone we actually been waiting for a long ass time, and it's Bayley. Now when Sasha Banks was standing, we know that somebody is going to return or debut, and I was afraid that someone like Paige is going to come out and say something like, "I'm here to stay." Holy shit. Thank God we got Bayley, it was awesome, and I heard that this could be a one-time thing, which would be crap. I really hope that she's going to stay on the main roster, but who knows what is going to happen. And then it was the Wyatt Family versus the New Day. The match was pretty alright, but the one thing that I was really concerned about, that spear that Big E does in the middle rope, he did it to one of the Wyatt Family guys, maybe Braun Strowman. And if he fucking landed on his head, Big E, I really was guaranteed that he's going to have an injury. It turns out he's okay, but that looked freaking sick. Anyway, I like the part when Xavier Woods conquered his fears, beat the shit out of Eric Rowan, Bray Wyatt. Unfortunately, Braun Strowman grabbed him, and then we got Big E. Anyway, the Wyatt family won, which is a great decision. They need that victory because you see, they lost every big match, so this helps them a lot. The United States Championship, Rusev versus Zack, Ryder, really nothing special because it was really predictable. Now, if Rusev wins this match, we know that Miz is the Intercontinental Champion. If Zack Ryder wins this match, we know that Darren Young is winning the Intercontinental Championship because you can't have both mid-card titles on one show. That would be really stupid. So yeah, they had pretty cool spots, like Zack Ryder did a Rough Rider, he did his Bro, whatever the fuck it is, but Rusev kicked out. But Rusev still won this match, which was very predictable with his submission finisher. Then we got a debut of Mojo Rawley, right? Like really, who gives a fuck about this guy? What is this gimmick? Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Now I gotta be honest, I wasn't really excited about this match because they were fighting, every fucking week, and then, that chant "fight forever"? It doesn't work. If those fucking guys are fighting every week, it gets boring. We need other opponents. But at this pay-per-view, I think that this match was a match of the year. Now, many of you would say Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn was the match of the year. To me, that match was better. It had a great ending, great match, great spots, great rivalry, storylines, everything like that. It was unbelievable. Sami Zayn finally won, which is a great decision. He won with 2 finishers in a row. Great stuff. Great stuff. Natalya defeated Becky Lynch, and that's what we are going to end this with. The Intercontinental Championship, The Miz versus Darren Young, ended in a no contest. What the fuck was this match? I don't know. I really didn't give a single shit. I mean, it's cool, The Miz won, Darren Young is on the other brand, and they still fighted like they are going to have a storyline, a feud, when fucking both are on different brands. The Miz attacked his manager, and Darren Young got pissed, ended in a no contest. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Then we got John Cena, Big Cass, and Enzo Amore versus The Club. Now, Enzo Amore is fucking amazing. He cut an amazing promo, funny promo. John Cena was freaking clapping, and one thing I noticed. Have you seen the back of John Cena's head? Check that out if you haven't. He's turning into fucking Hulk Hogan. Really. Anyway, John Cena, Enzo, and Cass won this match in an entertaining match. Fast paced. I love this match. Now, at first I was kinda pissed that John Cena pinned AJ Styles. But on the other hand, that means we are probably going to get a match at SummerSlam. And maybe, well, that doesn't really work. Because, I thought that at SummerSlam we would get a WWE World Heavyweight Championship match or something like that. But if you know what happened at the end of this paper, you know that it's probably not going to happen. Anyway, let's move on. Chris Jericho's highlight reel with Randy fucking Orton. That was gold. That was the freaking segment of the year. I'm telling you right now, nothing will top this. I laughed my ass off. Both Jericho and Randy did an amazing job. Both were pretty funny. If you didn't have a chance to watch the pay-per-view, make sure to check that segment. That segment was, I gotta be honest, thing of the night. That was my favorite thing of the pay-per-view. I freaking love this. And Randy Orton looked pumped up. He was freaking happy in that ring. He looks better. That break, that injury really helped him. They were joking around about how Randy Orton is going to RKO Chris Jericho out of nowhere. Chris Jericho was teasing him like right now, right? All that kind of bullshit. And Jericho did a pretty funny thing, like he said something bad about Randy Orton and said Brock words not mine. And he also said that Brock Lesnar also said that you are a stupid idiot. From this point we should call this Randy Savage Orton because he did something great. He shoot on Brock Lesnar's wellness policy or something like that fail. You know that Brock Lesnar had in UFC. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. It was pretty fun and it ended with a freaking RKO which looked priceless. And the WWE Championship match, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. We had Raw locker room watching it, SmackDown locker room watching it. We had GMs at the ringside. Now, don't ever make Daniel Bryan do this. It doesn't fit his character. It looks silly, it looks cringy. Anyway, the only guy from SmackDown was Dean Ambrose, so if Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins win this match, they are bringing the title to Monday Night Raw. And this match, to me, was pretty unpredictable at the end. I was really surprised how it ended. The match was pretty alright. I expected a little bit more from those guys. But it was a good match. Anyway, we all thought that this championship is going to be won by Seth Rollins or at least Roman Reigns because Raw, we thought that Raw is going to have the WWE Championship, but thankfully Dean Ambrose actually won this match, which was pretty shocking because not even he won this match, he also pinned Roman Reigns, just like I said in the best booking decisions for Battleground. That was a great way to end the pay-per-view, and the whole SmackDown locker room came into the ring to congratulate Dean Ambrose. Even The Miz, Orton, that was okay. This is the review of Battleground 2016. Let me know in the comments below your rating for the show. I would rate this show 7.5 out of 10 because the mid-card title sucked, but other than that, it was a pretty good pay-per-view. Anyway, if you want to support the channel, I have Patreon, the link is in the description. Thank you very much. Make sure to like this video if you want more, subscribe, comment. The great one, peace, love, and hugs.